I think the reason is that the foundation of all good sci-fi, all good speculative fiction is the question, what if, right? And then the minute you ask that question, it immediately takes you in very interesting directions. Hello, my name is Rohini Devasher. I'm an artist and amateur astronomer, and I'm based in Delhi. I used to watch a lot of science fiction and speculative fiction as a kid, and it was one of those things where it begins, I think, with this kind of introduction to sci-fi. At least for me, it was very much about science fiction. And then as I grew older, this kind of interest in science fiction deepened, and then I realized that it's something that I've continued to work with now. So I've been an amateur astronomer as long as I've been an artist. The same year that I joined my BFA in painting at the College of Art, it's the same year a friend and I were looking for a science fiction club in Delhi. So we couldn't find a sci-fi club, but we found the Amateur Astronomers Association that used to meet at the top of the Nehru Planetarium in the center of Delhi every Sunday afternoon. But it was only in 2009 when there was a huge total solar eclipse that was passing through India. The eclipse begins and it is complete darkness because clouds come in, it starts to rain. We weren't able to see anything. But there was this sort of incredible moment of sudden realization, it's like you suddenly are aware that you are on a sphere in space, that you are on a planet and you're part of this conjunction of 3 planets. And it's an extraordinary kind of experience. It's almost vertigo-inducing. I've always been interested in working at many different scales, also because I trained as a painter and a printmaker, so I do love working with drawing, which is why even when I make a film like 100,000 Suns, which is going to be part of the solo, then I always feel it's just something that happens where I feel like I also want to be able to explore this through a different medium, which is somehow more visceral. And then somehow scale plays into that as well. So I've done very large tapestries, but I also like working on very small copper things. I think of actually science, the speculative art, these are just frames. And you switch frames, to try and make sense of the question. And the question can be answered interestingly from different perspectives. So I suppose, maybe that's how I also look at it. I feel like science offers insights into some of these questions that I can't find other places. And similarly, art sometimes allows you to access things in a way that science maybe won't, but it's just sometimes it allows you to be a little bit more subversive, which is always interesting. It allows you to maybe put things in a way that will allow people to access it differently.